Hey guys, welcome to my channel, All Things Premier League. So this is literally my first video. Just to give you guys a bit of an insight, this channel is going to be all about the Premier League, about the table, about matches. It's also going to look at, Champions League and Europa League fixtures that have to do with Premier League teams. So, just supporting all the British teams. I'm going to be as non-biased as I can when it comes to actual Premier League fixtures and matches. Just to make it more of a neutral ground. But obviously I'm going to love comments and just being able to interact with you guys. Now, this first video is at a time where there has been 25 fixtures already been played. And really and truly, if we have a look at the table, it is crazy. Liverpool are at the top with 73 points. 73 points. Won 24 matches and drawn only one, and have not lost one match. Behind, they are 22 points above Man City. 22 points. I mean, I'm not one for jinxing, but I think this year's Premier League is done and dusted. The winners, we already know. And I don't like jinxing, but the lead is just too far for, for there to be some sort of madness that will have Liverpool not winning the league this 2019 to 2020 season. Now, I think where the main competition is from second place to, I'd say 8th realistically. However, when you actually look at the points on the table, from 14th place to 5th place, there's only 7 points gap, 7 points difference, and that really shows you how poorly every other team has been. The inconsistencies this season have been crazy. It reminds me of the end of last season where everyone was battling for 4th, but it was like no team wanted it. Just constant inconsistencies. Now, why I say realistically from 2nd to 8th is because past Wolves, I don't see the teams below really fighting for 4th or 5th. I don't really see Arsenal, even though Arsenal are improving under Arteta, I just don't think they're really going to be able to get back into it realistically. I feel like Arsenal, they're playing well, but it's also about getting the right results, and when you don't have consistent results on the team's quite demoralizing. I just don't know if they've got that mental strength to still survive for the rest of the season in the top 5 realistically. Now, if we actually look at the top 8, literally, personally what I'd say is this, right? I feel like Liverpool, Man City and Leicester, it's already done and dusted for them, is what I really believe. I don't see them dropping much points. Leicester have been consistent throughout the season, so have Man City. It's just consistency, so I don't really see them dropping much points. Now, it's from Chelsea to Wolves where the inconsistencies have been. So, as we can see, Chelsea and Tottenham have lost 8, and so have Man U, Sheffield United 7 and Wolves 6. I feel like with these teams, you have 1 week they're winning, 1 week they're losing, 1 week they're drawing, another week they're drawing, then they're winning again. It's just constant inconsistencies. I do have to say, though, Tottenham have been really good at bringing themselves back up in the league, but that also shows you how inconsistent everyone else is compared to how far down they were in the table when Pochettino was still there. Now, as much as realistically, I do see the top 4 being Liverpool, Man City, Leicester. it's very hard between Tottenham and Chelsea, but I just feel like Chelsea will just edge it. I don't think Man U will make it this season. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like constant backlash from the media. It's not really helping the team, and I just don't think they are mentally capable of really reaching top 5. Who I really have a lot of hope for, but Europa League also is causing them major inconsistencies, and the amount of games they've been playing, is Wolves. Wolves have been amazing this season. They've literally played like nearly 38 games or maybe 38 fixtures already because of all that qualifiers for the Europa League and all their games. So they've done amazingly well considering how many matches they've done. So I really have big hopes for Wolves, but it's probably because I just love them as a team. But I really do think at least 6th place should really be something that they should be aiming for this season. Obviously, Europa League is very important as well because they have a very good chance of actually winning that. It's going to be tough, but they do have a good chance. So, it's just about making sure to spread out their time for both of them. So my predictions, I will say, I do think it will be Liverpool, then Man City, then Leicester, then Chelsea. I do, though, however, think Leicester could move to 2nd because I feel like Man City have just been very inconsistent this season in a sense of I feel like they know they've practically lost the league, so it's just they've not really shown that same spark. And I feel like Leicester's consistently been showing sparks and sparks and sparks. However, my only downside of Leicester is that when it comes to like the big teams, the big 6 teams, they're not really, the top 4 or 5 teams, they're not really always the best. So like if you see their performances against like Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, I just don't think they're at that level yet. However, they are very consistent when it comes to the smaller teams, which is something Chelsea is lacking, which is why Chelsea are not in that 3rd position. Chelsea could have been 3rd time ago, but they're just constantly dropping points to these smaller teams with stupid like individual mistakes, team mistakes that could easily be avoided. So I do think, let me actually finalise this, I think it will be Liverpool, then I do think it will be Leicester, surprisingly, then I think it will be Man City, then Chelsea. For that 5th place, I think personally it will be either Tottenham or Wolves, I'm not going to lie. Then I think it would then just be Sheffield United and Man United, somewhere together around that area. So that is actually my prediction for the first half, practically the first half of the table. And then I just think it's just about staying consistent for these teams. It's been 25 games in, and really and truly there's only been one star of the league, and that's been Liverpool. So that just shows how poor everyone else has been. But obviously, like I say, you never really know what happens in football, but I do think this season is done and dusted for the Premier League with Liverpool winning. It's just about everyone else to be. In fact, 2nd place I think is done and dusted. I just think it's about from like 3rd to probably 10th that it's like we don't know what's going to happen. So thank you so much, guys. This is my first video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there's going to be many more consistent videos to come. I will try and preview most Premier League matches before the actual match starts, and I'll try and preview mainly ones that I know are for like the more top half of the table, where it matters quite a lot, and obviously still doing videos especially for the teams in the relegation battle. So hopefully more consistent videos to come, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.